Welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we'll be doing a summoning session on the Book 5 banner. Book 5 begins, Reginn and more. Uh, I'm going to be sparking for Reginn just to have be able to merge the free one to have it a +1. Hopefully I do get to pick up another Reginn along the way to at least be able to have her a +2. I don't mind either Duzel or Selena, and I would like to get at least one 4-star Natasha. Natasha is very similar to Emeren. Basically a max level, max investment Natasha and a max investment Emeren have a attack boon Emeren and a speed boon Natasha have the same attack and speed and defense. Their only difference is Emeren has more HP and Natasha has more res. So all I want her is for to have an extra copy, especially since the 4-star focus. I'm gonna be of course going full circles because it's cheaper for sparking. But yeah, let's get started with the summoning. So we want as much red as we get. So we'll start with this. We'll go red. I do like that new changes to the focus summoning, that if you get an off focus unit, you don't get reset all the way back to the bottom if you have a high pity rate. So I think that was a really good change. And I actually like that you can see it over here instead of you have to constantly check, okay, what's my rate at, what's my rate at. But yeah, it's pretty good. Of course, I'm going for Reginn because Mythic Heroes just became even more valuable thanks to the Ether rate changes. Having the in-season Mythic both allows you to have a free bonus unit, because anytime a mythic in-season mythic has been a bonus unit, is basically a free bonus unit because you gotta bring mythics to score, and not having to bring a bonus unit that you may not have built up is always a plus. So it's good to have these new mythic heroes for scoring. And especially like this, all the ones that are coming after Reginn, including Reginn, that allow you to bring in an extra unit, are really good. So you can bring up to 6 units on offense, which not always. Oh man, all blue. Alright, will not always be the best thing to have all 6 units, because they do kind of get in the way sometimes. Sometimes you need the space to be able to move, and having a full back row will make it very difficult for you to organize your units. So I do recommend that in Ether rates you do not run a full backline of buildings. At least leave one space, preferably 2 if you can, but very much leave one space, because cav lines are going to be a lot more difficult to deal with if you have a full back row, a full team of 6, because that's your entire backline. You need to be able to hide some units when fighting cav lines, or at least have a team dedicated to fighting cav lines. Oh, Brady. I actually like Brady in the Forging Bonds that was going on. He appears right at the beginning to talk to what's her name? I already forgot her name. Our priest for this banner. I am terrible with names of people, actual like characters and like real life people. I can't remember names for the life of me. Odin also appears in the Forging Bonds. Natasha. Man, I really suck at names. Alright, so far we haven't gotten anything, and we've been getting pretty varied colors circles. So we'll start with this colorless right here. But yeah, so be careful if you run in ether raids. Be careful of cap lines even more now. Oh, there she is, Natasha, and a 4-star. That's good because it doesn't reset my pity raid, which is exactly what I want. Alright, it's a plus speed. So yeah, like I said, a max investment plus speed Natasha has the same attack, speed, and defense as a max investment plus attack Emerin. Max investment being a plus 10 with 10 flowers for Emerin, plus 10 with 5 flowers for Natasha. So if you saw my last week run with Emerin, Natasha can do the same thing. She'll be better off in the rest department, but she will be worse off in the HP department for avoiding panic manners. So it's a little trade right there. Drog. So yeah, more of the changes to AR, quote unquote forcing people to use defensive mythics. Like, you're technically not forced. You can still run your no mythic teams if that's what you like to do. And if it's working for you, then just keep doing it. Just know that you're gonna lose more points if your whole team is wiped and you don't get any kills. But I do like the using a mythic hero on defense, because it's just gonna give us more varied defense teams. Like, people are gonna build units, teams with the mythic that in mind of whatever mythic they have, or whatever the mythic for that season is. So it will give us more variety, like not every team is gonna be like the same exact thing. Maybe we'll break out of this T shape that is starting to become popular. But yeah, like, people might actually have to think about what kind of units they want to put alongside their mythic, as opposed to just all infantry poles, pre-charge special mages. Cordelia. Or was she the first one that got the Resplendent? Or was it Lynn? One or two was the first one, I can't remember. But yeah, Resplendent units. So far, I have like most of them. Their designs. If I had to say, like, the ones I don't like their design is Azura. I don't like the expression she has in her face. It's like a really weird expression that she has. So she's one of the ones that I don't use the Resplendent image for. The other one being Alm. I do like the way that he holds his sword in the new pose. Holds it toward the outside as opposed to the inside like he does in his normal one. But again, like, the face, it just doesn't look right to me. So those two are the only ones so far that I don't have. I'd rather use the regular version as opposed to the new Resplendent version. And I do like Drovins a lot. Like, I like his Hell style armor. And I believe, what is it, Niles? The one that we're getting next, I don't really care for Niles, so I don't really care for his Resplendent. So far he's like the first one of the Resplendents that have come out that I really don't really care so much about. I mean, I still have the Fed Pass, so I'm still gonna get him. And I don't even have a 5-star Niles, so he'll be the first 5-star Niles that I have. But I don't really care for his Resplendent. Okay, this is what is it called? Well, Dream Corin, but what do people call him? Corin, not that I have. Okay, so she is a new unit. So we were at 4%. We'll see how much it drops after we get into the new circle. But if we get a Reginn over here, that would be good. But no, it's a 3-star. Stole. But yeah. So we'll see how much it drops after this for the start of the next circle. We are at 4%. We would have risen to 4.25%, but we got a 5-star, so we are gonna go down. But we'll see by how much we actually go down. I do hope I get a Reginn along the way before I spark. Let's say just to have it a +1 or +2 rather. Henry, also another unit that is appearing on these Forging Bonds. There are a lot of units in these Forging Bonds, which is pretty fun. I like it when they include a lot of heroes in the Forging Bonds. Alright, so we drop all the way to 3. I guess it's if you're over 4% that you get to keep your focus. So we only made it to 4%, but this is a 3% banner, which is not the best kind to summon on unless you're sparking. Like, that's the only reason to summon these banners. I usually stick to mythic banners, as most of you know, because that's what much as you watch the summoning sessions. But yeah, Maria. I think now that they have both Mist and Elise out of the way, and I'm pretty sure they're still the only two. No, I think the only other 5-star exclusive Gem 1 healer that we have left is what's her name? The sheep. What's her name? Jenny. Jenny should be the last healer 5-star exclusive from book 1. So she should be the next in line to get a refine. And then we'll start with these other healers. All of these 4-star healers 3 to 4-star healers from book 1 that are pretty much unusable right now. They don't really have anything for themselves. I mean, if you want a healer, build a healer, then all the new healers are way better. I would say the top 3 healers are, of course, Natasha, Emblem, and Ermia. Those are the top 3 healers. So if you want to build one of those 3. All the Gem 1 healers are just not worth it. And the ones that actually have a preferred weapon, Elise has a pretty good weapon. She's able to do a lot of damage thanks to her refine. Mist is a very support oriented weapon, so it's not a bad weapon either. And of course, all the other later on. I think Loki is probably the weakest healer with a unique refine. Bride of Yorm is really good because she allows you to shut down things thanks to isolation. What is the name? Flame damage reduction is very good. Camilla herself is a good unit. Her weapon's gravity is situational, but she should, of course, she'll be online with her being a brave hero to get brave hero refines next year. So on that line, she'll probably have a better weapon by the time her refine comes out. And of course, Veronica, which did get a refine this year, her weapon became. I mean, she already had a good weapon. It just became better. All right, we'll have 5 to summon, and hopefully we get a 5-star in this circle, just so we can close out our pity rate. And since we have so many reds, hopefully we get Reginn. So close your fingers, hoping for a Reginn. No, it's just an Aries. Which I still don't have his father to this date. So I don't know. Well, he won't appear on this banner because it's a Gem 1. But maybe they'll give us a free one in one of the ephemera books. I wouldn't mind getting one. Well, if it's an ephemera, I really can't use him, so I don't know. Maybe he'll pop out at random while I'm summoning for something, and then I'll be mad because that means he pre-broke me for something. Bam. Okay, we got Lycitia. At least I got a 5-star. That means I close out my pity rate and I won't leave this banner with any pity rate up. As you all know, I sparked for a Lycitia on the rerun of the Three Houses banner. So that one is a neutral one. If this is a plus attack or a plus speed, we'll merge that one into this one. Oh, it's a plus speed. That's pretty good. Lycitia loves attack and she loves speed. Alright, so let's just finish this circle and get our Spark Reginn. So this is usually what I average on these kind of banners, like when I'm sparking, going full circle, I usually average 2 units plus the spark for a grand total of 3 units. So we did about average of what we usually do on these kind of banners. Not great, but not terrible. Sure, I mean, it would have been good to get one of the focus units. I mean, aside from the 4-star. So let's just get our free 5-star summon. And here she is. Since both of them are neutral now, it doesn't really matter which one I'm merging to which one. I'm Reginn. I'm here to help, and that is exactly what I'll do. Pretty soon you and I will be full-on friends. And there she is. So for those who only watch the summoning sessions and not the Ether Ray videos, when I first saw her, I thought that she was going to be like Diva from Overwatch. That she has like 2 modes. Like you'll fight her, and then once you defeat her, she'll break out of her mech, and then you have to fight her without the mech, which she would probably have like reduced stats from what she did. So kind of like for her to be a duo hero all by herself. But it turned out that was not the case. So all she does is this being a mythic hero, giving you the ability to bring an extra unit which is kind of like the same thing, like she counts for 2 units. She may not count for 2 units, but she allows you to bring an extra unit. And of course, with the new changes to Ether rates, if you have the correct hero, you're allowed to lose 1 unit without losing full on points. So yeah. You don't get to see her actually outside of her making her any of her combat arts. But yeah, so we got Reginn. So let's go to obtain rarity, obtain descending order. And here it is. Reginn, Lycitia, and a drift Corin. So yeah, 3 units. I also picked up this Claude from the Forma Souls. Claude was the only one of those 4 units that I didn't have, and he didn't get amazing skills, but he still got something, so we'll just have to teach him whatever skills he has. I mean, eventually give him his cunning bow. But yeah, so this is the form I picked up. These are all the coins from the last summoning session. There's a Tiandra. This is the Reinhardt from the packs, the ore packs. It's a random Jafar that I got for free. Which, here's something interesting about this Jafar. So, I already had Jafar before. So this is the new Jafar that I have. And this is the Jafar that I had before. They're both minus attack plus speed. So that's pretty interesting. So yeah, once I merge him, he'll just be plus speed. But it's really weird that I got both of them at minus attack plus speed IBs. And of course, here's the marshmallow that we picked up once we sparked her.
Am I afraid?
And this is the brand new marshmallow that we just got. Lycitia. This is from the legendary banner that we summoned, because the other Lycitia that we have is somewhere down here, that we picked up with the Brave Heroes banner. Where are you, Lycitia? Oh, she's somewhere around there. Yep, I don't see her. So yeah, so far the only Forma Souls I picked up are this Micaiah, Brave Lucina, and Claude. I like the Forma Souls concept and the ability to get them with the skills. I just don't like Forma Souls, the game mode. I really do not enjoy it at all. So I usually don't even manage to get them to level 40 or get them full kit. Like, I do not enjoy that game mode. I mean, I like the Forma Soul units, just not the game mode. So you kind of have to play the game mode to be able to get try to fish for the skills you want to be able to build a unit the way you want it. So it is kind of annoying. So yeah, so like I was saying about the Forma Souls, so yeah, Lynn was the very first one. The ones I don't use are Azura, because like I said, I don't know, her face is just a little weird to me. Like that smile that she has, I don't like it. And look at her fingers, they're like super tiny. Like very long but very skinny. So it is a little weird to me how she looks. And like I said,
Got it.
I don't know, his face just looks a little wrong.
You're certain?
It's like more chubby and tiny, but
Leave it to me.
I don't know.
Close the gate.
I like the armor. I like his clothes and everything.
Dreaming of victory.
I just have a problem with his face. But yeah, for the most part, all of the other ones is like Julia also has a really odd look on her face, but
Of course.
for her is actually improvement. Like this one is pretty plain,
Are you not cold?
and this one is it makes it look really cute. So even though it is a really weird face that she's making, and her pose is also kind of weird.
Alright. For you, yes.
But yeah, I actually do prefer the new version. And for the most part, I like most of the Resplendent heroes. Like I said, the one we're getting next, which is Niles, I don't really care for him as a unit. But yeah, that is pretty much for this summoning session. Luckily, we ended up with close out our P rate, so we don't have to worry about that. So I thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.